Why was Tom Cruise a no-show at the Academy Awards this year? It doesn't seem that it was any bad blood or hard feelings. No, the man just can't stop working. There's an expectation for all of the world's biggest movie stars to crowd into the Dolby Theater for the Academy Awards every year. But at least one wasn't able to make it in 2023, Tom Cruise, despite the many nominations for Gun Maverick. You may be surprised to learn Cruise has never actually won an Oscar before, but he's been nominated an impressive 4 times, landing his first nomination back in 1990 for Best Actor for the role of real-life Sergeant Ron Kovic in Born on the 4th of July. He earned another in the same category in 1997 for Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money!
He was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Magnolia in 2000, and then 2023 brought him the coveted Best Picture nomination for Gun Maverick. While we're sure the cast and crew of the massive sequel were celebrating the movie's huge success all night, the main man himself wasn't there. Cruise simply couldn't get to the show because he's in the UK, according to Entertainment Tonight. He's there filming another installment of one of his other most famous movie franchises, Mission Impossible. Cruise is actually working on Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2, with Deadline reporting he's also been shooting for the upcoming movie on the Italian island of Sicily. Besides being the star who plays the title character, Pete Maverick Mitchell, Cruise is also one of the producers of the incredibly well-received Gun Maverick, so it's a real shame the star wasn't around to celebrate its 6 nominations and 1 win for Best Sound, alongside the cast and crew. At least we got a Lady Gaga performance of the movie's theme. Nevertheless, there are sure to be more chances to win an Oscar in the actor's future. Hey, maybe he'll even be back next year for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. While Cruise no doubt would probably have been the leader of the pack had he been able to attend the 2023 Oscars, the cast and crew of Gun Maverick weren't without enthusiasm. And of course, they had Tom on their minds when they hit the red carpet for the big award show. Maverick co-star Charles Parnell addressed Cruise's absence in an interview with Entertainment Tonight, saying,
"He's off doing TC things that make TC TC, working while other people are playing, stunting while other people are sleeping."
Everything Everywhere All at Once ended up taking home the Best Picture prize, but Entertainment Tonight noted that had Gun Maverick won the night's biggest award, producer Jerry Bruckheimer would have taken the stage to accept it. Cruise did manage to get in on a little bit of 2023 Oscars action, despite skipping out on the ceremony. He attended a luncheon for the award show's nominees in February. At the event, Cruise received very high praise from none other than Steven Spielberg, who couldn't stop gushing about him or Gun Maverick. The director couldn't say enough good things about the movie's performance in a movie landscape that was still uncertain because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Discussing film, quotes Spielberg as telling Cruise, "You saved Hollywood's ass, and you might have saved theatrical distribution. Seriously, Gun Maverick might have saved the entire theatrical industry." Variety also reported there was a little controversy involving the actor when Bruckheimer hosted an event at his home that was attended by a number of Academy Awards voters. The event raised some eyebrows as it was voting season, and as we mentioned, Gun Maverick had multiple nominations. Cruise's presence was also felt during the Oscar ceremony. After an opening skit that featured a scene from Gun Maverick, host Jimmy Kimmel actually fell from the ceiling with a parachute after he pretended to be ejected from the plane of Cruise's Captain Pete Mitchell while the movie's iconic guitar riff played. Kimmel then went on to joke about Cruise not being at the show and quipped maybe he was there disguised as Judd Hirsch in a Mission Impossible mask. As far as we know, though, it was really Hirsch, who himself was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for his role in The Fabelmans.